Considering that an idea has a value, how to protect it against undue appropriation or theft? Probably the most direct form of protecting an idea is keeping it a secret. But this is difficult because, in order to implement an idea, normally a greater number of people familiar with the idea is required. And when more than one person knows a secret, hardly it is kept as a secret for much longer. Also, when an idea begins to evolve and/or is implemented, it usually needs to be registered in paper or electronically in a computer. Once it has a physical register, the idea can be accessed by third parties, authorized or not. Another strategy for protecting an idea is doing just the opposite. Disclose it to everyone, but using a specific way for doing it, which is creating a patent. According to the World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, United Nations agency responsible for international patents, a patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention, which is a product or a process that provides, in general, a new way of doing something or offers a new technical solution to a problem. Patents are usually granted by a country's patent office. After a patent is granted, other companies or individuals must ask the inventor authorization for using a patented idea, often having to pay for it. Nowadays, a patent is usually valid for 20 years, and after this period, it passes to public domain. There is some controversy about patents. While it protects the inventor or innovator, guaranteeing that he or she protects the value of the idea, it limits the implementation of this idea, even if the patent owner does not implement it himself or herself. An area of science industry in which this is very clear is in medicine production. While a pharmaceutical company owns a patent of a certain medicine, only this company and its patentees can produce this medicine, limiting the offer and consequently increasing the medicine's price, or if comparing it with a situation where no patent exists. In order to patent an idea, it must pass 3 tests. It must be new, useful, and reproducible given the patent documentation. But not all ideas pass these 3 tests. What to do, for example, to protect property rights of a painting, a computer program, a film, a book, a song? To protect these works, the copyright or author's right exists. And in the majority of the countries, it is obtained immediately. That is, once a book is published, a software is created, a film is made, copying them partially or in totality without the approval of the author is forbidden, constituting a violation of the author's right. Usually, the copyright protects the intellectual property of such works for at least 50 years after the author's death. In our next video, we'll talk about how to stimulate innovation. Until then,